12 months ago, you took a 360 and you were not happy with the results. Your goal for the year in working with the coach was to be a more inspirational leader. Embrace the 5 concepts of being an inspirational leader. Let's read those comments and see what they're telling you now that you've taken a second 360. Thank you for the vision that you set for this year. Where we were going was always clear. I knew what we needed to accomplish, but more importantly, I knew why. You set a great example for this year on how to take responsibility for a team. In the times when we didn't perform well, you took responsibility and took care of our performance away from any kind of fanfare. When we performed well, you stepped aside, gave credit to those who did the work, and allowed the team to be seen in the limelight. Our team got better as a whole as you led us through the year. And each individual got better. You cared about the team as a whole, and you mentored each of us individually. Those are 3 examples of embracing the 3 dimensions of being a visionary leader. Being visionary, being an exemplar, and being a mentor. What was the next concept of being a visionary, of being an inspirational leader? It's the leadership amplification effect. What comments were there? Comment is, your priorities and goals for the year were crystal clear. When you reiterated them over and over again, and when we met them, you made a big deal out of it. That's a case of what you say gets amplified. And sometimes as leaders, we need to say things over and over again so people hear them. And then when we see that behavior, recognize it so it can be repeated. That way individuals know where they're going. The leadership amplification effect. What's the next concept? The next concept is that leaders are made, not born. You could learn the skills of being an inspirational leader. Thank you for allowing me to be one of your raters on the 360. After your first results, you came back and told us, this is what I'm going to work on. And you asked for feedback along the way. It was clear that you were working on things and you got better throughout the year. Perfect example. I want to learn this skill. Here's what I'm working on. I got feedback that told me where I was, and now I'm working on it to get better. Nice job. There's a case of leaders are made, not born. Next one. Be an architect. Build structures. The policies, processes, and systems that were put in place this year have made the team much more consistent. Now it does not matter whether you're here or who is present at the time. We can have the consistent behavior we need because of those systems. Think like an architect. Put policy, process, systems in place that will put a framework around and structure around the performance of your team. Last area, reflection. Our quarterly reflective meetings were game changers. We used to just spend time looking forward on what was next. Now our process is to look backward, assess how we performed, what the causes were for the positives, what we needed to correct for the negatives, and tweak our path forward. Game changer for us. You learn much more when you reflect on your performance and then modify that performance accordingly. This is an example of someone, a leader, who wanted to be more inspirational, took into account the 5 concepts of being an inspirational leader so they can move to be more inspirational, and put them into work. Think about these. Choose 1, 2, 3 of these areas and go make a difference. Look at the other videos that I put together on this concept, on each of the concepts here, and choose the specifics on where and how you want to work on them.